We got American Hustle 2023. How many people loved that movie? It was a phenomenal movie, and it's a comedy, but it was based on a true story. And this happened 1970s, early 1980s, called the Ab Scam. Again, if you remember in the movie, it was like a setup where you had these swindlers, these con artists went out and they got caught, and then the FBI used them to go in essence entrap politicians. And the dollar amounts is kind of interesting. In the actual Ab Scam, where there was like some 30 political figures were actually investigated. You had 6 members of the House of Representatives, and one senator was actually convicted. You also had the mayor of Camden, New Jersey, that was involved. There were political favors in exchange for monetary bribes. 50 grand. 50 grand. Man, oh man, those politicians back in the day were pikers. Small potatoes to the crap that they're pulling off today. Again, the politicians got smart. They got smart with their handouts and giveaways. And what do we have today? We've got speeches. Do you honestly think businesses really want to pay Hillary Clinton $250,000 for a 20-minute speech? Really? Do you think that that's something they really want to do? Or is it something that they feel that they have to do? How about teaching gigs? Yeah, I mean, you got guys like Bill de Blasio teaching a class at Harvard. What is he teaching? How to screw up a city? You know, what was Lori Lightfoot, mayor of Chicago? I didn't screw that place up too. I think she's teaching a class at Berkeley. Yeah, Hillary's teaching a class at Columbia right now. Joe Biden was a supposed professor at the University of Pennsylvania, but he never taught a class. Yet he made millions. Not a bad gig if you can get it. And we got the latest story. We got Hunter Biden artwork. That's the latest one now. Yeah, Hunter Biden's artwork has brought in at least $1.3 million. And one of the buyers, we all knew this was coming, prominent Democratic donor who was appointed by President Joe Biden to a prestigious commission. Right. This Elizabeth Hirsch Naftali, she was appointed to the Commission for the Preservation of America's Heritage Abroad. Now, we're not wasting tax dollars or anything. You know what that reminds me of? Remember Robin Williams? He was supposed to be the cultural attaché to Greece in the birdcage. It's kind of like the same thing. And this is how our world works. Imagine, just think about this for a second. If our founders some way, we got a time machine, could come back and see the type of grift that occurs in Washington, D.C., how you get a job in Washington, D.C. Yeah. How do you want to become the ambassador to the Bahamas? You can. Hey, you too can become ambassador to the Bahamas. All you need to do, real simply, is you got to bundle a lot of campaign contributions, and your candidate becomes a president. How do you think these people get ambassadorships? You think that they go to school for the? Come on, I get it. There's some certain, obviously, more volatile places around the world where they actually have people that would be competent. But most of these, we have an embassy in the Bahamas for what? For what? It's a no-show job. But again, this is unfortunately how Washington, D.C. works. And quite frankly, it's not supposed to be this way. WatchDog on WallStreet.com.